Adoption is a beautiful thing, but the process itself can be long, difficult, and expensive. Tax breaks for parents go a long way to help with the expenses, and there's even a credit specifically for taxpayers who are going through the adoption process. It's called the adoption credit, and here's how it works. The adoption credit is a non-refundable tax credit. That means it can't give you a refund by itself, but it does take a good chunk off the top of your tax liability. So much, in fact, that you probably won't even be able to use up all the credit in 1 year. There's good news though. You can roll over what you don't use for 5 years. The adoption credit has a maximum value cap. If your adoption costs are less than the maximum, what you actually paid is your maximum credit. The total is not just for 1 year's expenses, but your total for the adoption, which can span years. The credit offsets qualified adoption expenses such as court costs, attorney fees, traveling expenses, and other related expenses. The qualifying adoptee must be a child under the age of 18 or someone who is physically or mentally unable to take care for themselves. If you're adopting a U.S. citizen or resident, you must wait 1 year before claiming the credit for qualifying expenses. Starting the adoption process this year means you claim any qualified expenses on next year's return. If you're adopting a child who is not a U.S. citizen or resident, you must wait until the adoption is final before claiming the credit. The total value for the credit begins dropping when your modified adjusted gross income reaches a certain amount, so be sure to check out 1040.com's tax guide for more of this year's thresholds.